make sure to tune in 6:30 p.m. Eastern tonight to see the rest of the Harvest program. I think that you will have the LTDs, the heroes, and the champions tonight. I might reveal one of the champions today if the vibes are right, which they seem to be strong right now. But for now, I'll reveal some of the mid elites and the high elites, and then we'll save most of the good stuff for tonight. But let's get right into the Harvest stuff. I know people got places to be, so let me just get right into it for Harvest. Actually, let me do this. You know, I gotta make sure we switch. You see like little graphic on the left where it says Good Morning Madden Updates? Boom. Now it says Harvest. Now we can officially switch to Harvest. So here we go. Mid elites, 84 OVRs. Drew Dahlman. Falcons team. Center. There you go. Here's this guy. He kicked my butt in fantasy. He had like 10 points for a kicker somehow. Rough loss for the Bills, though. Tyler Bass. There you go, Bills team. What a name. What a name coming up here. Tutu Atwell. If I could change my name to Tutu Atwell, I might do it. Yo, Tutu. Tutu Atwell is a strong name. Next, I love this guy. He might get a spot in my lineup just because of his performance on Hard Knocks. If you watch Hard Knocks this last year on HBO with the Lions, there's no way you're not a fan of Rodrigo. I know it says Rodriguez, but if you watch Hard Knocks, you know it's Rodrigo. This guy was an animal. It's worth to just go watch Hard Knocks just to see the Rodrigo highlights. Big Rodrigo fan. Malcolm Rodrigo. This guy is awesome. This guy can play some football too. They got a stud over there in Detroit. I even talked to our ratings adjusters. They said he is legit. Next, James Pierre, 6'2" corner for the Steelers. 87 speed. If this guy was like 90 speed, what a budget beast he would be. 6'2", 90 speed. Number 42. What a number for a corner. Next, we got a run stopper DT for the Dolphins. Christian Wilkins. He also gets secondary position of left end. For Christian Wilkins. Keep it pushing to the high elites. 88 OVR. We got Dwayne Brown. Texans, Seahawks, Jets theme team. Stay in the O-line realm. My guy, Ben Jones, the Grizzly. Was Ben Jones the one Mike Vrabel shared a moment with y'all 2 weeks back? It was Jones, right? Somebody please confirm in the chat. The chat knows all. But we got Ben Jones, Texans, Titans theme team, left guard and right guard. Yes, thank you, chat. Yeah, his moment with Mike Vrabel, phenomenal. Secondary position too, left guard, right guard. So he can play center, left guard, or right guard for the Texans or Titans theme teams. Not bad. 88 OVR. Next, Chris, I finally scored a touchdown. Godwin. I've been waiting for that touchdown, Chris. Gets receptions, but finally got in the end zone. There's Chris Godwin. Bucks theme team, 6'1". Keep it pushing. Adam Trotman, Saints theme team, 6'5". Next, Daryl Taylor for the Seahawks. Secondary position, left end, so he does get a secondary position. He is 6'4". For the Steelers fans, I don't know how I feel about this if I'm a Steelers fan. You're always happy to get an item, but Cameron Hayward at 88 OVR, he's like the heart of that defense. I feel like if you're a Steelers fan, you want to see the big boy in the 90s. It's kind of like how they did me with Judon in Release 1. Hayward will be back. He also gets secondary positions, left end, and defensive tackle. I love the versatility of Big Cam. Next, Fabian Moreau. I always liked this guy. He's 6 foot. Thought he was 6'1". I could have sworn he's been 6'1" other years. Commanders, Falcons, Giants team. And then the last one, Cameron Curl. Commanders team, 6'2", does get secondary position, free safety. All right. So remember, chat, tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, The rest of the Harvest program is going to be revealed and explained tonight, right here on this channel before the MCS Ultimate Thanksgiving during the pre-show. You got to tune in. It's going to be Heroes, LTDs, and Champions. This release is better than the last one. I know Woolen was big. If y'all were wondering who was my guy on the last one, it was the Tariq Woolen. Game-changing item. The release tonight is bigger than the week 1 release. Now, let me get an MCS in the chat of the many champions we will see later tonight. And when I tell you there's at least 3 items, in my opinion, that are definitely better than this item, I'm not joking. The release is heat. And this item is heat too. Because it's Jeremy Chin, 6'3", secondary position of free safety, pick artist, 0 AP, mid zone KO, 1 AP, flat zone KO, 1 AP, and in another custom ability bucket, deep end zone KO, 1 AP. So for 1 AP, you can get a 6'3" safety that can play free safety or strong safety with 93 speed that can have pick artist and deep end zone KO. Talk about your cover 3 middle third safety. The Chin is heat. Who's typing L in the chat for Jeremy?